I said this before in another video that y'all reported because I was big mad for whatever reason. But anyway, the one who acts like he doesn't want it is going to get preference over the one who is pressed. Like, at this big age, all you pressed about is cootie cat? Please get it together. I remember I was in Houston, and this guy asked me out on a date, whatever. Mind you, prior to he asked me what I was in the mood for, whatever. I was like, I want some seafood. I want to go to a seafood spot, da-da-da. He's like, oh, you deserve more than that, da-da-da-da. Let's go to Perry's. Okay. Get there. The date was decent until the end, where the waiter was taking forever to come back with the check, and this man was literally like screaming across the restaurant for the manager, and I was just like embarrassed. So then we leave. He couldn't Uber there, so I took him back to his place. We're sitting in a garage, and he's like, yeah, so you want to come? No. But why? Because I don't. So then he sits there sulking for like a minute. Then he's like, well, we can just talk, like we don't have to do anything, da-da-da. Okay, but I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to go lay in my bed. Well, you can come, just chill, whatever. Sir, I'm going home. Like, get out my car. It literally took me like 15 minutes to get this man up out my car. Like, oh my God. That'd be enough for me. So the next day, I text him like, this is not gonna work. You're a nice person, but I just don't feel like we're aligned, da-da-da. Would y'all believe this man proceeded to cuss me out? I spent $300 on dinner, da-da-da-da. Whoa. Sir, you chose that restaurant. You chose that. The place I said I wanted to go, the check might have been like $150, maybe $175, maybe. You chose to go to this expensive ass steakhouse because you wanted to impress me. That was your doing. So then he proceeded to call me a gold digger and this is that and the third, and I was really in shock because I'm just like, sir, you chose this. I didn't ask you. You said you wanted to take me there because I deserve this. Da-da-da-da. You don't even know me. You just met me about 5 hours ago. But all right.
And this is exactly why I tell you dudes, don't feed the birds. It's a waste of money. When a woman is really feeling you, bro, you ain't even gotta take her on a date. You could bring her straight to the crib. You could even do a car date. Pick her up and take her for a spin. Break the ice, conversate with her, and easily slide back to the crib. You ain't gotta waste your... Listen, man. If you gotta do all that to impress a chick, bro, she's not into you. I'm just keeping it real. If you gotta go above and beyond to try to impress this woman, she's not into you. Because when a woman is into you, fam, she will make it so easy for you. It's gonna be a layup. But if you gotta work hard, save your money, baby. And this is why I tell you all dudes, fam, don't feed the birds, fam. It's a waste of time. Because here's the thing. When you feed the birds, they don't even appreciate that shit. If a woman don't like you, bro, she don't appreciate nothing you are going to do for her. If she's not into you, she's not going to appreciate nothing you do for her. If you take her to the most expensive restaurant, she don't care because she's not into you. She just going to enjoy the meal like, oh man, oh, this food is good. Deuces, fellas, don't go out like that, man. Don't go out like that.
Oops, Nick Cannon, Neo, and Godfrey say they changed after realizing women don't like good guys. Women don't like good people. Women like chaos. That's one thing I've learned about women. You got Neo saying, why is that? Why is that? I'm going to break it down for y'all. Women love chaos. They are used to it. Women are used to the emotional climaxes and up and downs in relationships, so they prefer emotional up and downs. They prefer roller coaster rides. They don't prefer smooth sailing. It's boring to them. That's just the facts. They're used to toxic shit from the previous relationships. They used to get beat. They're used to getting beat and after. So they don't give a fuck to have no good guy or a good woman or a good person in their life. You feel me? All they gonna do is frame the situation to be toxic so that y'all can start getting into it so they can have those emotional up and downs in a relationship. And she wants to cause you emotional up and downs. So that good guy, good woman should be out the window. That is why.
I'm just thinking back to that one time when I was out to eat with this man whom I had been seriously dating for about 2 months at this point. He and I met back in March of this year on Easter at a mutual friend's house. They were having like an Easter brunch, and it was immediately after church. So I had on a full face of makeup, something similar to this, and a 40-inch bust down middle part weave. I looked really cute. He was attracted to me. I was attracted to him. We hit it off right away. We exchanged numbers and we went on our first date maybe about a week or two after that. And so he's telling me how he just thinks I'm so beautiful and I'm so pretty that I make him nervous. Okay, cool. So as time progresses, he's starting to tell me, or he's being more passive aggressive. Now he's telling me how he likes a woman who's more natural. He likes a woman who wears her natural hair and her natural face. She doesn't rely on makeup in order to feel beautiful. Okay, whatever. If the event that I'm going to calls for a full face of makeup, you better believe I'm putting on a full face of makeup. If every other woman is going to have on makeup, I'm also going to have on makeup. Whether it be we're going out to dinner, we're going to a party, we're going to an event, I'm wearing my makeup. So fast forward to this one particular Saturday in May, he and I made plans to spend the whole day together, and we had been invited to an event later on that evening. So I spent about an hour and a half in the bathroom doing my makeup and also my hair. Now, my new hairstyle that I was going to wear that day was a weave, but it was different. It was like a wavier texture, and I was really excited about it. I felt really pretty. I felt like I looked really pretty for him, and I was excited for him to see me. So we go shopping, and then we make our way to a restaurant. Now, at this point, we had been together for about an hour and a half, and we're sitting at the restaurant. We had been in the restaurant maybe about 20 minutes. We're sitting right next to each other in the booth, and I'm just like, when is he gonna acknowledge my new hairstyle? So I finally say to him, I was like, hey, you didn't notice that I changed my hair? He looks at me like this. And I was just like, well, what was that about? And he was just like, come on now. And I said, what does that mean? And he said, you know how I feel about weave. And I said, oh, so because I'm wearing a weave, I can't possibly be beautiful? And he was like,
It's crazy how some women want a man to genuinely like them for who they are. However, they present themselves in a very fake, superficial manner. How can a man see the real beauty in you if you got on a mask? If you got on a face filled with makeup and fake hair? It's crazy. These women are trying to sell you a bootleg version of them being beautiful. That's all it really is. And I think a bunch of men are opening their eyes to the fake stuff. That's why fake don't last. You gotta be yourself. We want to see what you look like without all the fake stuff. Be you. Why is it so hard for some women to just be themselves? It's crazy. Fellas, be wise out here.
So, before I head into my event, I wanted to come on here really fast and just make this video. This is for my brown skin, chocolate, dark skin, lovely girls. Okay, this is not for the sister soldiers. This is not for the Wakanda queens. This is not for the, I'm gonna stick by Ben DeQuan no matter what he does. Okay, so this is my outfit for tonight. Some Prada, some Alexander Wang, some Chanel. Aritzia. Okay, so these are the men you must date if you want to be treated like a queen in the soft life. I kid you not. Thank you, sir. You God bless you. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let me tell you. Jewish, Italian, Irish. I already made a video before and it went bananas, but this is so true. From experience, I can tell you this, baby. From experience, okay? They love chocolate women. We are often underlooking our race. But honey, let me tell you something. If you open up and if you open up your options and you become limitless and you don't hold yourself back like silly people do, honey, babes, trust me. Irish, Italian, Jewish. These men will literally praise your skin. They will praise the ground you walk on. They will truly, whatever makes you happy, they will truly try to do. Not everybody isn't perfect, but please trust me when I say this, okay? Go to where you are appreciated, never tolerate it.
Look, fellas, this is exactly why some women can't be nothing but birds. Because in their brain, it's the real world, and then there is the fantasy world. A bird gonna forever die chasing that fantasy world because that's the only thing that's in her brain. In her mind, don't matter how many different men she run through, she still got hope for that fantasy world. Even though she's 40, 50, she still thinks that she could find some incredible sucker dude that will sponsor the fantasy world that she believes in. And this is why, as a man, you can't save a woman like that. Because A bird is dedicated to chasing that fantasy forever. Whether she's 21 or whether she's 61, she's still going to chase that fantasy because that's what she chose. So don't be a fool and think you could save a woman like this. This is a very advanced bird. She done run through all the black dudes to the point where she's like, I think I got it figured out. And then she give you the list of men who will give her a soft life. Because in her brain, that's what she feels she's entitled to. Even though she probably don't even deserve a soft life. But she gonna forever chase that fantasy, man. And that's why you just can't save a bird. For real. Before you guys leave, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the SDC fam. And if you guys appreciated the content, go ahead and show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so for your boy right now. Go ahead. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.